legendary NFL franchise, but people here in Pittsburgh know that the ties to the Panthers run deep. Glad to have you with us here at Acrisure Stadium, home to the Pittsburgh Panthers. We believe we've got a great one in store today, and we've got a team that makes it into the top 25. Now when you go on the road, that's when you prove you belong. As we'll see, the number 15 team in the country, the Ohio State Buckeyes, taking on a squad hoping to prevent another L this week, the Pittsburgh Panthers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Bruce Davis, Dave Paul again, Jesse Palmer with me. Guys, it's time to get it going. Get lined up for the opening kickoff. From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. The Buckeyes offense will take the first swing of the game. Here he comes, and obviously defense is always going to be aware of a quarterback, but boy, he finds a way to put defenses on their heels all the time, David.
I mean, what can't he do? He's got the weapons, he's got the confidence, he's got the experience. Jesse, these kind of guys are so hard to defend.
You're right. They better be able to find a way to get pressure on him, because if they don't, this is going to be a long day.
From the gun, running back gets to give. Smashes through. He's run out of bounds, but not before. Turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a first down. Use the play fake, now to throw. Makes the catch along the sidelines and steps out of bounds. The Buckeyes moving quickly to the line. Really important for a ranked team going into a hostile environment like this one, not to give the underdog reason to believe.
Yes, reason to believe, and don't give the fans reason to get jacked up and excited. Come out early, be in a business mode mindset.
You got to start fast. You got to have a sense of urgency. You cannot come sleepwalking into an environment like this, because if you do and you make some mistakes, this crowd will pounce on you and seize momentum.
And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. Fourth down coming up. The Buckeyes will line up to punt it away. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. He'll call for the fair catch here. So the Pitt Panthers offense will go to work for the first time. As we take a look at our impact players for this game, David, what do you look for to make an impact from your leaders?
Your leaders not only have to lead the football team, they got to step up and make plays on the field, keep everybody calm. These guys typically do a really good job of it.
Yeah, David, and they also generally set the tone for their respective football teams. Regardless of which side of the ball they play on, the teammates look towards them to step up in big games like this.
The RPO, it's complete. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Line getting set on second down. Here's the handoff. Out across the 20 to the 21-yard line, a 3-yard gain.
And those physical runs take a toll. It might not be a big gain now, but down the road, third, fourth quarter, late in the ball games, they tend to turn into bigger runs.
If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. Dropping back, it's Henson. Throws to the tight end. And it's incomplete despite some serious arm strength shown there. Pitt will line up to punt it away.
Options, punt to selected.
He gets his first one of the day out of there. They used him 3 times in that loss last week. Typically, at this spot on the field, you make a fair catch. I'd call that risk aversive, but it is good field position. Here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. That last drive won't go on the highlight reel after ending in a punt. They'd like to be more productive this time, David.
And I think this offense has to be a little bit more balanced. Find a little balance between the run, Jesse, and working in that pass.
I think, too, David, it's just going to take a spark. It just takes one play to get this thing picked up and going.
Showed off just about every move in the book, except the forward move. Stopped for a short gain.
Line options, cover 4 quarters is selected.
Snap from the gun on third down. Keeps looking downfield. The quarterback scrambled around, but the defense able to scramble him and turn it into a sack.
You know, this is a very well-rounded defensive line. They play this 4-3 scheme. They've got guys up front that keep their gap integrity against the run, but they can also win one-on-one against the pass. And you just saw the speed off the edge by that.
Entering play call, coach suggestions.
And the Buckeyes will bring the punt team onto the field. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. And the ball will bounce at the 4 and find its way into the end zone for a touchback. The Pittsburgh offense is back on the field. Boy, 3 and out last time, David. They'd like to be more productive this time around.
Yeah, in the last drive, nothing really clicked. No rhythm. Got off the field really quickly. They need to put something together here, Palmer.
Yeah, David, bad execution on that last drive. So they got to take a collective breath and start playing like a unit.
And every offense has plays that they really hang their hat on. And back in 1970, it was the toss. The toss play used to be the thing. You don't see as much of this nowadays. It's early in the game. Maybe it's something you want to show. Or, listen, maybe defensively this is something you need to start focusing on.
Entering play call.
He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3.
Well, just nothing doing on that last run, and they knew coming into this one they were going to be challenged, right? This is one of the best defenses in all of college football. For them to have any shot, they're going to have to.
And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16.
They'll have to boot this one away.
Second time today they've been forced to punt. Fair catch, called for and made.
Entering overwalk error. SS blitz free.
The Buckeyes roll that offense back out there. Last time, David, it was 1-2-3 kick.
The last drive, that 3 and out, sometimes that puts your defense in a bad spot, and you got to get a drive together here so you don't wear the defense out.
I just think, David, too predictable that last drive. They got to do something here to get this defense on the field.
The Buckeyes in the hurry up. He wants to pass it on second down. Fires to the big fella. He's there to make the stop, but the damage has been done as they pick up the first down on the throw and catch. The Buckeye aerial attack continues to be prolific. You feel as if they're on the verge of scoring on any snap.
And it's such a good blend between such great offensive talent year after year after year that you see go to draft, but also great play calling, great play design. They've always got it working, and you know this offense is always capable of hanging 40 points and making it look easy.
Pressure coming. Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49. That defensive end came off the ball with one goal in mind, and he was headed for the quarterback.
When you get off that fast and you're already on an edge as a 4-3 defensive end, a lot of times all you got to do is win with your hands. You can get to the quarterback. Nice job rushing the passer. Nice technique. Nice job working around the corner. Nice job getting that quarterback and getting the sack.
I'm not positive, but that first down marker might be in the next county. Takes a shot as he lets it go. And he's got it. Touchdown, Buckeyes.
A lot of times you see those receivers as soon as they get by the DBs, you know, that hand goes straight up in the air. I got him. I got to step on him. He got to step on him. And the ball was thrown perfectly out in front. You could see he runs underneath it, gets it, and gets the long touchdown on the go route.
Entering play call.
And the extra point was good as they finished the drive. About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown. It bounds through the back of the end zone, and it'll be a touchback.
Coach suggestion.
The Pitt offense back on the field and ready to roll. That last drive fizzled out, Jesse. They had to punt it.
Yeah, they did. And, David, they're just going to have to do a better job this time around erasing the mental mistakes.
And just trying to solve the defensive riddle, understanding what they're trying to do with you and attack them.
I'll say this, man. In college football, you see a lot of bad tackling. You didn't see it right there. That was an awesome job. First off, being there at the point of attack. Once the tight end made the catch, there was no doubt he was going down. Great job form tackling.
Feeling some heat. And the defense gets to the quarterback. That type of pressure on the quarterback, that's vintage Ohio State, right in keeping with the legacy that's been established by the Buckeye D.
Yeah, and you take pride in that. You own that legacy with all those guys you see performing at a high level in the NFL. Man, you see that, you want to go get it. Recruiting guys to fit those profiles. That's why Ohio State always has a good defensive line.
Pitt will line up to punt it away. I wouldn't quite call it a shank, but that's not exactly going to go on the resume reel.
Entering 4-3 overwalk. There are 3 categories.
Here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. Jesse, a very productive drive last time wound up with a touchdown.
Yeah, mixing and matching play calling really well. Nice balance on that last one.
Nothing but green ahead. And you can see the offense just feeling itself. They've got it down to the 21. The Buckeyes want to crank the tempo.
Defense is going to have their hands full trying to stop this guy. They better rally to the football and get multiple hats because he is not easy to bring down.
Going up top on first down. That's caught. It's awesome. And he's down after making the catch, but did not reach the line to gain. Now the play fake. Fires to the end zone. Had it in his hands for the score and let it fall to the turf. It'll be third down. They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one.
Man, these windows get tighter down here in the red zone, and those catches are a little bit more contested, more people near you, and it gets a little bit more difficult. But you need your players to step.
Got enough space. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Ohio State.
Categories.
Man, and these hurt because defensively you got them right where you want them. You got them backed up. Got to make him make a play, but you want to make him throw. He doesn't throw because he can do that. Look at him scramble around, make something out of nothing, and run it in for a
Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. And the returner will be brought down. Opening play of this drive comes from the 13-yard line. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Fires to the wideout. Got a man in the middle. And he almost ran away from everybody on that one. A huge pickup on that play. Well, guys, Ohio State has the lead here. They wanted to strike first and strike hard, and they've been able to do that here in the first quarter as we take a look at the stats. Just about ready to get things started here in the second. We'll see if they continue to flex that muscle.
There are 2 categories.
First down to start the drive after the break. Pre-snap motion in the backfield. They pick up half of it. It'll be second and 5.
Yeah, this offense is going to try to run the ball and do it in a variety of ways. You'll see zone reads. You'll just see straight downhill running. Look at the toss play going as well to try to keep this defense on their heels.
Halfway there on first down, it's second and 5.
Right.
This quarterback part of their running game. Really nice stop there from this senior leader. As they come to the line on third and short from the 43, I wonder if they already know they'll go for it if they don't make it here. Looking to throw for it. And it's incomplete on third down.
Entering play call.
Then pushing the base.
There are 8 categories. Audible.
He'll take it himself. They'll get the first down. It's spotted on the 49.
That's a good decision, I think, to go for it on fourth down because you're in the middle of the field. Even if you don't get it, your defense isn't in an awful position running back on, but they're able to get the fourth to keep the drive alive. Let's see what they do next.
It's really nice when you're an offensive coach and you can basically attack the whole field. When you got an arm like this and you could just, boom, put it on a line, it's really nice to have.
Coach suggestions. There are 8 categories.
That last completion sets him up on second down.
Red option is selected.
Moving the running back, forcing the defense to adjust. He's got it on the right. There to make the stop, and they use the back in the passing game to pick up the first down.
And a great job of the QB finding the running back, get into the football where he can do some damage after the catch, and most importantly, get the first down.
They'll go to the ground. And he does a really nice job finding open space and making a good gain before the stop is made. The big pickup on first down leaves them with 2nd and 1. The give to the back. Runs through the tackle. Makes the tackle at the 23-yard line. Give him 10 yards and enough for the first down.
All right, well, look, I know the defense was feeling real good about their run D coming into this one and how they've been playing up to this point. But finally, David, the offense breaks through and they finally generate something positive on the ground.
And I can't tell you how easy it is. When you're going to throw the ball consistently, and I know it, I'm going to pin my ears back and I'm going to get to the quarterback. It makes life really easy on the defensive line. But when you can have balance, now the defense doesn't know what's coming. They need more of this if they're going to be successful on offense.
Tight flick, accosted. WR corners, inside high-low, double stack.
They have had the ball for a week and a half. Play number 10 coming up. Looking for a man. It's Henson.